Yo. Alright, well, I'm unlisted right now. I think it's live now. Not exactly too sure. Let me, I'm still setting up. Hold on. Hold on. I'm only used to streaming as soon as I wake up. I'm, like, not good at this right now. Yo, Poto! I finally went live. I've been struggling to figure out when I'm going live. Not gonna lie. It's been kind of weird today. Yeah, I keep in the boat right there, right where it was. I gotta pull up the live stream so I can send a link. That should be good. What's up, Shade Overseer? Hold on, I literally just started it. I needed to set everything up. I haven't even opened up Roblox Studio. There's been a lot going on today. A lot going on. Crap. Maybe? I load the autosave? Ooh, this doesn't look good. Oh, crap. I don't know if I want that one. Recovered? You're moving in 2 days. I hope the move goes well. Yo, what's up, Groza? Okay, I think I got everything back. You remade Paint in Python in only what? That's kind of crazy. I haven't done anything useful with my programming knowledge yet. I mean, I've made websites and stuff like that, and I work on website stuff, but it's like nothing like crazy useful. But that's pretty sick. I'd like to try it. I'd like to try that out. I wanted to try image editing stuff at some point. Any new progress? I don't know when last time you joined. I have so I can purchase land tiles now. We're still running a boat. Yeah, we're keeping a boat. The chat's in the boat right here. But we can purchase land tiles and we got a build mode editor. I'm still working on the GUIs stuff, but you can purchase land and then you can also place on here. Well, I don't have it set up right now. There's something going on, but you can't place anywhere that's not on a buildable tile. So like obviously you can't build on here. You know, it only has the stuff you need like MS Paint Mini. Oh, okay. I mean, that's still pretty sick though. That's a lot of work, a lot of effort you put into that. And then it also helps you work on image editors and stuff like that. That's really sick. Looks good so far? I think so. I'm working I was gonna work on the GUI stuff so I can like rotate the block that's being held right now. And then I need to fix the placing, I guess. But yeah, right here, we're gonna make that GUI stuff work. But for now, I'm trying to figure this thing out. Because obviously I have an issue with this. So we're looking for the player's tycoon, and we're looking for placed objects. So inside of tycoon plot, we're looking for placed objects, which is right here. And make sure the name's proper. And I don't think it's find first child. Is it? It might be. I gotta double check that one. Hold on. So this should be the GUI stuff. So player tycoon, find first child. Yeah. Can I do wait for child? I might do wait for child. That might be better. Although I don't think I have to wait for it. I think it's already in there, so I probably shouldn't do that. Maybe attempted to nil with first child. Okay, so obviously the player tycoon is null. And that's supposed to be set when this gets initiated. So we're gonna pass through So whenever we enter here, we're going to pass through to player tycoon. And we could do player tycoon is equal to player tycoon. Perfect. So now we have the actual location. And whenever we call it, we pass through player tycoon. Cool. Now that should work. And hopefully everything gets saved, or else I'm going to cry. I think it got saved, maybe? Hold on. I also got to put music on. I'm like feeling like quiet. Oh, that's why I had this open. All right. Hasoyi. This is the GOAT playlist. You're still awake from yesterday? Why are you up so late? What are you doing? You can't be doing it. So it's a good thing you're young though, because like, okay, that's loud. Now I'm like, I can't stay up more than like a day. Maybe less than that sometimes. Like I can't stay up 24 hours sometimes at this point. Most of the time, I think. It's pretty bad. You need to fix your sleep schedule anyways. That's good. That is good. Staying up 24 hours plus is the best way to fix it. Kind of. So whenever I do that though, it's kind of like the opposite. Because whenever I stay up past 24 hours, it gets worse. Still trying to index nil with first child. Time to index nil with first child. So this is still null. But why? Why is that null? We're trying to look for tycoon plot, which is right here. Which this should become it. Which this should become that, and we should be good. It keeps breaking itself. Like when I slept at night, my body decided it wants to wake up at night. Yeah. What happens with me is whenever I stay up all night, and then I try to fix it, I cannot sleep after. It's really weird. Like if I get overly tired, I can't go to sleep. Oh, this didn't get saved. That's what happened. Whatever. Pass through player tycoon, and then player tycoon is equal to player tycoon, and then this probably won't save either. So we're gonna do this again. All right, now that should be good. We can go in build mode. We can place. Perfect. Look at that. So we got a placed item. That works great. The only thing now is that I want it to be, well, like I can place multiple, right? That's good. What I have to do also is set it up so that whenever I click on it, it selects it. But I also need it to be like on hover. So whenever we hover, we need to highlight it. So that way it's like obvious you're selecting it. Like I need this, like whenever we hover, it highlights. I wonder how they do that. I think it's a shader. Let me search that up. Roblox, how to outline a part. Oh, you can toggle outlines. Oh, perfect. I already have it set up. Never mind. What is this? What is this? This is not it. And this is a scam website. What is going on? Is it an online and partnership? We still gonna play? Not today, Toto. I have a lot to do. I need to work on other things today, and then I already started the stream late, so I'm gonna just work on this, and then I'm gonna just get off after. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm sorry. Yep, it will stay outlined as long as you like appearance, line thickness. So, making a grand strategy game on the side. If I'm trying to make outlines for counties, provinces, and other nations, there way I can automatically make an outline, or to make manually one. Selection box answer your question? Like box is an object which renders a 3D box around a adornee with its descendants to the workspace. Do I add that? Selection box. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Okay, so if is it like an automatic on hover? I don't think so. That looks pretty sick though. So the way that the selection box works is an object which renders a 3D box. It's a door knee, whatever. Several properties to configure. The selection box does not capture any form of input. It's solely a visual effect to capture a simple pointer input. A door knee consider using a click detector. So how do I turn this on? .15. I'm gonna go back to what I had. 0, 0, 2. I'm kind of confused on how to use the selection box. Visible should be. I'm not sure. Straight above are 3 default parts with selection applied to them. Their thicknesses left to right are okay. Okay, it's got a color, got a transparency, and what do I do? Sorry for what I'm just fixing my skip shoulder for the flight. You're good. No worries, no worries. Dude, what is the selection box supposed to do? Adore knee? You? Oh. Okay. So, whenever a part gets placed, we need to add a selection part to it. And then I'll probably do 0.3. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so then we'll just toggle visibility. But we have to... We got to make it so it's got the adornee of it. So I guess selection box, I'll do new and then make the line thickness this. So whenever we place an object, it's gonna be way down here somewhere. On mouse use, okay. We'll add a function for, we're gonna do that up here. We're gonna add a function to add a highlight around it. So local function add highlight. Yeah, we'll do highlight. That's not how you work it. Okay, so local, dude, what? It knows, dude. Okay, so we do, what is a highlight? I don't know what a highlight is. Okay, so maybe I look at the highlight then. Make this visible. We'll do that. I'm gonna do highlight. Okay, I don't really want to highlight because it's just a color. I guess the highlight wouldn't be too big of a deal because it would kind of work the same way. But it looks kind of weird. It just kind of colors it. Alright, so I'm going to use a selection box. I like selection box. Selection box goes right here. Alright, selection box is that. Highlight dot parent is equal to part. We're going to pass through part. Parent is equal to part. Adornee is equal to part. Fill transparency is 1. Outline transparency is 0. Was there anything else special I needed? Line thickness. Line. Okay, highlight. Dot line thickness is equal to 0.03. Adornee is apart, the parent's apart, and then fill transparency does not exist. Outline transparency does not exist. Wait, no, surface just exists. No. We'll do surface. Surface. Oh. Surface transparency. is equal to 1, and then just regular transparency 0. Right? I think so. It was just Odorni that I needed for that. Outline color will be... How do I set this? I guess it's just color copy. Cool. And then we add the last one, which is highlight that visible equals false. So now we can add a highlight to it, and then whenever we hover over something, so on mouse move, target is equal to target. If target is equal to nil, we just return. If target is equal to, or we could do target dot, or we could do find first child. So we could do local highlight. So I'm trying to get the highlight, and I'm gonna activate it if the mouse is on top of it right now. One time you weren't sleepy and you were on your phone. I didn't even close your eyes, and I slept. This might be kind of a virus, potentially. You're kind of making a small, lightweight entertainment pack you've done with paint, and now working on Tetris. Maybe one day I'll share with you. Dude, that'd be so freaking sick. Wait, let me... Here, join a Discord so you can share that. We have like 5 different people. Dude, I'm really happy because it's just how much of programmers that join the live stream most of the time. And they always have like really cool stuff. And then if we don't get a programmer, we get people like Poto, which are really sick and then just talk the whole time. And they like sharing stuff and also just make jokes. You live with your dad... You live without your dad. I live without my dad, or not really without my dad. Like, he's not dead. He's just in another country. Okay. That's kind of a unique scenario. I don't really want to ask too many questions. When I was growing up, my mom was a single parent, so for me it was kind of hard. Well, no, it wasn't like hard. Like, I don't remember most of my growing up days, but it was like definitely hard for her. I don't know if I would have changed with, I don't really know. But yeah, it was a very weird scenario to be in. So I can mostly relate with you. It's not easy. The country I'm moving to is where my dad is. That's good. Oh, dude, that is so freaking sick, actually. Wait, that's actually goated. Capoto, I am pretty happy for you. That's pretty sick. I'm really happy for you. That's gonna be sick having your dad around. Enjoy it, dude. Enjoy it. It's definitely a good move. Highlight is equal to target dot find first child. Let's do highlight. And then we're gonna name the highlight. Dude, that is really sick though, Poto. Shade, join the Discord. Just, I don't know if you did actually. Join the Discord so that way you can share stuff, dude. Like, whenever you want to, obviously. We have a couple people that share different like Roblox projects and other projects they do. It's really fun. I really like seeing the stuff. Highlight name is equal to highlight. Wait, right there. There we go. So the highlight name is highlight. Then if lowercase. So then if we find a highlight in there. I actually need to save highlight outside of here. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do this. And then highlight is equal to that. And then we do if highlight is not equal to null. highlight dot visible equals true. All right. And a new place to explore for my life to feel longer. Dude, moving is honestly kind of nice. Just because you get to see a lot of different areas, and I've moved a lot in my life. When I was growing up a lot. I mean, we stayed in like South Florida area every time we moved, but it was like 6 or 7 different houses, I think. But it was really fun going to different houses and different schools and talking to different people. The last time I moved, going from middle school to high school, I went to a brand new... Wait, no. It was from... I went middle school 7th grade to middle school 8th grade in a different high school. Or middle school? Oh, no, I'm saying high school. And it sucked balls. I had to make brand new friends at the end of middle school when everyone already has their friend group. And I was just like... I felt like the odd one out for like... I don't even know how long, dude. It was a while. I felt really like outcasted for a while. I think it was like at least 3 or 4 months. And then eventually I made some friends. And then it was like... They were pretty close, but they weren't like my friend group type of people. They were just the closest friends I made. But they weren't like my friend group where like I'd hang out with them 24/7. So I was like, once middle school ended, I kind of had no friends in a sense other than my Discord friends, but those are like my closest friends. So realistically, I had good friends still. But going from 7th to 8th grade is kind of rough, and moving in general is kind of rough for making friends. But it is kind of cool though, like being able to meet new people. That's kind of how I am, Poto. I just have a lot of in-game friends or Discord friends. So we're kind of in the same boat. It is a good thing that we can hang out with them at any point. I'll just open Discord like, yo, what's up? It's also really weird having access to my friends 24/7. Like, technically I don't, but like, I could just call them like whenever I want. And then you're like, all right, let's get on a game. And I'm like, okay, I guess. It's so weird. So if highlight isn't null, then we'll make it visible. But first we need to check if highlight is not equal to you, then highlight dot visible is equal to false, or equals false. Or if target is equal to nil, then we'll make it false. You also downloaded Minecraft? Sick. Dude, Minecraft is a freaking good game. I remember when it first came out, dude, it was so good. It was so good. But it was most like a nostalgic good. It's way better now, but it was like the best feeling playing Minecraft back then. So if highlight is not equal to the target, wasn't there a way I had testing it other ways? I don't know, I don't remember. Oh wait, it hits on mouse leave. We'll do that on mouse leave, I think. If highlight is not equal to nil, then we'll make it false. So that gets rid of this. That gets rid of this. And that stays here. So now, theoretically, when we move onto a block and it has a highlight part, we will highlight it. And as soon as we move off of the block, we will be going towards the on mouse leave, which will call this to disable the visible highlight currently there. And then we'll go to the next block, hopefully. That's like the strategy right now. Minecraft feels really satisfying, but only fun to play with friends, really. I kind of agree and disagree in both cases. It's really, really fun with friends, but there's a lot you could do and have fun with without friends. I think the most fun I've had on Minecraft was just not with friends. No. I think a lot of the game modes and mini games I've played along the way was the best, but I never got like super into a world. We'd always start a world and we'd always just stop like, pretty quickly. Okay, let's check if this works though. Wait, no, this isn't gonna work because I don't have a highlight on some stuff. So yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's finish the highlight thing. So whenever we place a part, we add the highlight. So where's this? So on mouse use, this will be technically, we want to put the highlight on the block as soon as it gets created. So we don't want to... Let me think. Oh man, let me think. So as soon as we make the block, we want to add the highlight, which would be somewhere over here. So it'd be the block image button. As soon as we make the part, we want to add the highlight. And then we'll do add part, and then we'll do comma visible. Visible equals visible. And then dude, this music is so good. I love this song, dude. This song is so good. So now the block should highlight. Hopefully. It's not gonna highlight yet. I need to figure this out. So as soon as the block gets made, it needs to get passed to purchase from shop. So we can do it from there instead of back there. And then we'll do add highlight to selected object. And we'll say it's visible. Can I declare a backup? No, we cannot. The thought of being alone is kind of depressing. Like when you think about it, you're in such a big world, you never know what could be around the world. It's too big. Being alone is kind of depressing. I do kind of agree. Humans are social creatures, so like we're not supposed to be alone. Which is why we like gravitate towards communities or like activities with people. It's part of why I stream is to interact whenever I'm programming, so that way it's like more interesting. But it's also just to focus, it's like just so I can be like, okay, I'm gonna focus on this. So it's for a couple of different reasons, I guess now. It's kind of evolved because initially it was just to focus, and now since you guys have been joining so consistently, it's becoming different reasons. So now I don't want to like miss a stream because I don't want to like miss out on you guys just joining in and like helping me out or like just talking about random stuff. But yeah, it's kind of evolving now. So now I kind of feel bad if I don't stream at the right time. Like you were earlier, because it's kind of late for you right now. So I was just like I was doing stuff. Like I couldn't help it. But I also felt bad that I wasn't like able to stream earlier. Also because I know other people aren't going to be able to join anymore, just because it is later. Thanks, Pato. Yeah. No, you definitely do make me feel better about streaming. Definitely for a fact. The videos I'm working on, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do, but they're doing their own thing. So let's do this. On mouse leave. So if the other object is not equal to the last target, then that. But I also need to do... Let me see. You have the basic stuff in Tetris. What should I add in it before I compile it? You have the basic stuff in Tetris. What should you add before you compile it? What do you mean? I'm kind of confused. I'm minorly confused by what you mean by that. Like, you're programming a Tetris game is what you're doing, right? Let me see. You're kind of making a small weight entertainment pack. I'm done with paint. I'm working in Tetris. Maybe one day I'll share it with you. So you're working on a Tetris one. I remember that. And I just reread it. And use the basic stuff. What you add in it before you compile it? I have no idea. What would you like? What would you even add on Tetris? Do you have like a play screen? Like a loading, like a login, like a starting screen? You have the basic mechanics of what should you add to make it unique? To make it unique. Oh crap. Shade. You should do parts. So some parts should light up, or like some parts can be on fire. Let's see this. This is a good idea, I think. The Minecraft sounds are the most satisfying thing ever, especially picking up blocks. Dude, they are so good. They're genuinely amazing. So Shade, let's say you have this part, you have like the L shape. I'm not gonna draw the whole thing out, but let's say you have like the L shape and like other blocks connected to it and stuff like that, right? If you want, a unique idea could be let's say parts randomly go on fire. So like, let's say this one starts burning, so that you could just add a highlight to it, and then if you're landing on this block right here, the current block, if you land on here, you could do a special effect, or you can get rid of the whole row, but obviously your block is gonna land here, so whatever order you have down here could get messed up by this. So you could do that, or if you touch this one, it breaks the two next to it. So instead of the whole row, it could just break the two next to it, and then you place this here. So it's gonna kind of mess you up, but it's also gonna help you decide whether it's worth changing that block out or not, or fixing your row basically. You could do something like that. I think that might be a good idea. And make it a little unique, a little quirky. Oh, so if you land on it, it causes a negative effect? That'd be pretty sick. It'd be a little RNG based, but a lot of games are fun because you have to deal with RNG, I'm not gonna lie. So that's a really good idea. I like the negative effect one on hard mode. What if the burning block changes its shape to a smaller one? It could do that. I think that's another decent option. Another decent option. The only thing is if it changes to a smaller block, it could just be a complete negative consistently. So then it would just be a negative effect, which would be a good negative effect if it changes to a different block. But it would obviously have to be smaller because you need to still place the next block, and it's not gonna just teleport the block up. That'd be really weird if it goes to a bigger one. All right, right now, where was I at? I have the highlight, creating. Over here on mouse leave, so whenever it leaves, it sets the highlight to not visible. But I do have Minecraft, yeah. I have Minecraft. So it goes visible, but if it's a selected block, it should be visible, is the thing. If other object is not equal to the last target, then return. We could do what could we do on Minecraft? If we were gonna play Minecraft, we have. I did have a Minecraft idea for something, but I might do that a different day right now. But we could definitely do something on Minecraft one day. If the other object is not equal to the last target. Why would I add that? Why would I have that there? I gotta sneeze, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I'm kind of confused as to what this is doing for me. Because if my last target is no. Do I even need this last target? Because it's whenever we just leave. I feel like this is kind of stupid. I don't think I'm doing anything here. Yeah, I'm not doing anything here. We're gonna get rid of last target for now because I don't think it's useful in any scenario here. Yeah, it's literally not. We're gonna get rid of last target, and then if I need it, or I'll leave it, I guess, and then we'll get rid of it if I need to. But on mouse leave, we can add if selected object is equal to other part, then highlight dot visible then isn't highlight up here? Yeah, okay. We're good. Highlight dot visible equals false. Equals true, sorry. So it shouldn't leave because if it's a selected part, then it should stay highlighted consistently until I am no longer selecting it. And then we will also have if other object well, we'll just set highlight. If highlight is equal to null. If highlight is not equal to null, then highlight dot visible equals false. I need to do that too. Not null. It's gotta be nil, dude. I forget this every time. Or maybe doing a playing with viewers Minecraft live. Probably wouldn't do that. I'm trying to keep the lives focused on just actual productive stuff, like either like learning stuff or building stuff, not solely focused on just playing games. Which playing Minecraft would take a long time, so I don't know if I would do that. If I ever do start a Minecraft server, I will definitely tell the whole server. It's gonna stick to Lua and then maybe Python every once in a while whenever I decide to work on that again. Because I am working on Python, just slow, since I'm doing other stuff too. But yeah, for now we're gonna stick to Lua, and then at some point we'll go back to Minecraft. Or not Minecraft, Python. We'll work on Python again at some point. But the problem with Python right now is that I'm learning the language from scratch, so it's like kind of boring for me to want to stream it because I feel like I'm not doing anything and I'm just reading. So I'd rather read it on my own than stream it after while I'm building stuff with it or like trying to do something with it. But just learning it is kind of boring in my mind, so I'd rather do it on my own. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. The highlight might work now, by the way. Should be testing this. Should be a good test here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's clean. That's clean. That's clean. Okay, so now select the existing object. Whenever we place the object, we should... Whenever we place the object... I'm actually going to do purchase. Should be the function for that. And then we'll move it down here. So purchase, we'll do that. And then if you can place it, selected object parent will be the tycoon. Or it'll be in the placed objects. Selected object is equal to nil. And then before we do nil, we do selected object dot, or we just do highlight. Highlight dot visible equals false. Hey, this worked out really well. It worked on the first try, except for like this one issue. Oh, it's not placing now. Oh, I'm not calling purchase, right? Well, no, it's not doing anything. We'll do it above, maybe? Because it is calling purchase, it's just not going through as the game replicated purchase event. Maybe, I don't know. Interesting, interesting. Okay, okay. It's not letting go now. Oh, because the purchase isn't in here. Oopsies. Okay. So we're gonna do purchase. It'll be 50. Well, purchase is just a thing. So we're gonna do another function for purchase. Local function purchase object. It'll have the cost, and it'll be the same. It'll basically be the same thing. It's just so that way we can just have a regular base purchase also, and we call purchase in here, and then we do purchase cost. So now we have two that work individually, and we can. So this will be purchasing blocks, and the other one will be purchasing land. It's not placing still. By the way, when are you gonna work on making the camera not go to the edge of the map? Don't forget. Poto, I'm working. So right now, there's kind of a list of things that are kind of what you want to work on into games. Here is the general consensus of what I should be doing. I'm gonna do white for now. I haven't used white in a bit. So right now, this is kind of the order of operations for a game. You have features, and then in the features you want to build as much as you can as quick as you can. So you just want your features to work. So the first step is to get them just get them in the game. So you want to get them in the game. So it doesn't matter if they work, it doesn't matter if they're like broken, as long as they're in the game and you can test and play with it. It's features some I misspelled that, I think. Or this is a T. But yeah, basically you want to get your stuff in the game. Once you have your stuff in the game, you want to make sure it is fun. What do you want to do over here? So you want to make sure it's fun. You want to see if it's a good idea. Or I guess if it fits. This is like horrible. You want to see if it fits in the game. And then the last thing about the feature that you add is you want to refine it. So then afterwards you're refining. Refining is like the last part of like the whole process. I'm so tired of typing spelling. But yeah, so you want to refine last, But you want to make sure that it's in the game first, then you want to try if it's fun, and if it fits into your game. Right now, the camera works. It fits into the game's build mode, and I think whether it's fun or not depends on how the building mode works, not just the camera alone. But I'm gonna work on the refining part after, when I am at the point where the features are working for the build mode. So once I can place objects, once I can place objects and I can save the data of where the objects are placed, and I can tell where objects are placed related to each other. Those creepy pixelated games where they intentionally like write bad so that way it looks creepy. Yeah, I agree. I was kind of rushing that time, but basically, once I get the whole build mode stuff set up, I'm gonna start refining, because the first thing the most important thing I gotta do is fix this camera, because this camera is not working how it should be right now. So that's gonna be the first step, is this camera. The next step is the first step is probably to stop my character. The next step is to fix the camera, like a movement, and then I'm gonna just restrict it to a box, which should be really easy. And then that should be good for the camera stuff. But I also need the camera to go up different layers, because I'm gonna have multiple layers on this animal sanctuary, probably, most likely. I'm planning on it. And then, yeah, so there's a couple different steps I have to do before I get to that point. Where is this part, by the way? Also, I can't purchase it. What's going on? Purchase object for 50. That's what I was forgetting. Okay, so now place it, and it stays highlighted. That should be okay. Is this live going to be usual or faster? What do you mean by that? Is it going to be a shorter live stream? Probably once I get my tasks done, which this is one of my tasks right now. Is it? No, this is not one of my tasks. Wait, no, it is one of. It's part of the GUI. Kind of. It's part of the build mode selecting of stuff. But I need to make it like. I want it to highlight so I can see if I'm selecting something or not. But something is keeping it highlighted. If I is not nil, then visible. That was the issue. So we're gonna have to do something else here. So if local target highlight, so target highlight is equal to target's highlight. If T highlight is not nil, then highlight dot visible equals false. What are you on? Variable highlight defined at line 20 is never utilized or assigned and initialized with nil to silence. Okay. So highlight dot visible equals false. And we're going to do T highlight. We're gonna do highlight is equal to T highlight, and then highlight is equal to visible. What's up, Nai? How you doing? You got the monkey's profile picture? Oh, that reminds me, I should play Bloons. Bloons is pretty chill. I've been like really stressed out, and playing Bloons really helps that. So I should probably do that. either today or tomorrow. Probably today. I'll probably play some today. Nay, I'm working on making a block highlight when I hover it. Right now, I'm trying to fix it. It's like kind of buggy. So here's my block. It's like, you see how there's like a blue outline on it? That's good. I'm gonna place it. It's not placing. Time to index nil if visible. Alright, well, I'm having a couple issues. Okay. I also have to assign a highlight to... return highlight. So highlight is equal to add highlight. Even a dark monkey is watching your live? True. True. We got everybody here. So the dart. Yeah. No, I know what you were saying. I know what you were saying. You're good. Highlight is equal to add highlight. That should work. It's not gonna save obviously, but that's okay. Highlight is equal to light. Maybe on mouse move. If target's a nil, hold on. Because over here, it should be whenever the mouse leaves an object, it should not be visible anymore. So over here should tell it not to. I shouldn't need anything up here. It should just be if it's. If highlight is not equal to null, then we're gonna make it false. But if it's null, then we don't care. Okay, let's try this now. There we go. It turned off for like a second, but that was just from that. What's up, Mad Cat? I'm adding a highlight on onto my blocks right now. So this block is supposed to be losing its highlight. I think it's because I'm not gathering its information. Let me see. So I'm on the wrong script. So somewhere over here on the mouse controller. Higher picture quality, 480p. I should have up to 1080. What? Dude, that's the problem, Nate. Also, YouTube sucks balls. I've been trying to watch YouTube videos on my phone, and the auto quality it sets to is like 360p. I'm using a modern phone, not a flip phone garbage thing. I don't know, dude. It's like genuinely weird. It's like genuinely being weird. Like, I don't know why it's doing that. If select object is not equal to nil. If not equal to nil. Dude, I don't like Lua. And auto is 720? Wait, what? There's no way auto is 720 and higher picture quality is 480. That's kind of stupid. It's back to 480. Dude, Nate, it's YouTube. YouTube does suck, dude. YouTube does suck. Look. I think on computer it's chill. Like, I'll play this for like half a second. Like, YouTube is chill. Look, auto 1080p, cool. That was automatic. I didn't have to do anything. It's easier to see now. There's no way. There's no way. But yeah, YouTube is really annoying. Well, no, Poto, the thing is, it's like, it's just annoying. Because they changed it to where you can't just change it instantly. You gotta scroll down and press the advanced thing. It's like stupid. It's like genuinely like, it's such a bad feature. That was such a bad update for a user experience. They shouldn't have done that. I know it gives you quote unquote more options, like, oh, here's higher, here's faster, here's not, but I think most people understand what a quality is, what a pixel quality count is. YouTube is definitely tripping. Alright, so now my rant is gonna be over for that because I could go on for hours. Let's do highlight nil. If select object is equal to nil, then if highlight is also, if it's not nil. Why did I do this? It is not nil, and then we do not nil here, and then we do highlight divisible equals false. Yeah, that sounds right. Nay, if you can pick it yourself, if you scroll at the bottom, there's advanced one, like Poto was saying. It's, why is it staying? That's annoying. I don't like that. I'm gonna stop that. This needs to stop right now. Why? Oh, because T highlight is equal to target defined first child highlight. Oh, this is a target. What is going on? I'm gonna delete this section. See if I run it without it. If it loses its highlight. Now it's just nil. What? Local function purchase object cost highlight divisible equals false. What? Okay. Wait, if selected target is equal to nil and highlight is not nil, then highlight divisible equals false and highlight is equal to nil. Then that should work a little bit better. Maybe we reintroduce this now. I gotta redo that because I didn't save it like a dummy. Highlight is equal to nil. So now should work hopefully better. I think I placed it. I'm not sure. I swear it placed. So when we're trying to purchase the object, highlight divisible equals to false. Highlight should be set when this is so weird. This is not happening earlier. Am I setting it down here still? Highlight is equal to add highlight, yeah. We're returning highlight, so it should be good. Auto quality is the worst. Yeah, it is actually the worst. Advanced is what it should be. The problem, Nay, is that I think YouTube pays less money on sending out the data for the video if it's a lower quality, so that's why the auto quality would be lower than. That's why it would just be lower in general than what you could use, because they save money by doing that. Just because they're sending less data over the internet, and that sending data costs a little bit of money. Like running the servers costs money, so like, you know, they're just trying to save $1. Save $1, save a dime on millions of people, which saves lots of money actually. So I understand why. Higher is 480 and recommended 720. That's pretty stupid. I'll just try to figure out why this isn't working. Just trying to find out. If highlight this is not equal to null, I guess. Although it should be like, I don't want to delete that, so I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna do in here. And then we could also do a selected object dot, we should just do highlight to go to visible. Is equal to true. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna save this because it's probably not gonna save it. And now we try it again. Okay. This looks so good. You're gonna put in 1080? Yeah, 1080 is just super nice. You can actually read text on the screen. It helps a lot. This is still broken. Why? I just fixed you. Trying to index a boolean with visible. How is highlight a bool? Oh. That makes more sense. Okay, now hopefully it works. Now we just has it index nil with invisible. What the frick? Oh. Well, the thing is, once I click on build mode toggle, hold on. So once I click on the button to buy, right here, it should send the part through to build mode mouse. So then build mode mouse controller, that's what I mean, is it's purchase from shop, selected object. We're gonna do add highlight to object, and then we set it after. That might save us a little bit of headache that we're dealing with right now. Okay, this should be good. If the higher picture quality uses more data, how much data would auto use? Depends on what it's autoing, but this is work. Outline color is not a valid member of selection workspace.part.highlight. Oh, now you have an issue. What is going on? What is going on? Outline color is not a valid member of selection box workspace part.highlight. Why not? Workspace? Part? Which part is it? It's one of you. It's one of you. Right here. Highlight. And then it's not a thing. But why are we adding a highlight? Is it just named highlight? It should just be named highlight. Why can't I focus on this? Right. Man, this is weird. Oh, it's over here. Do I just make it color 3? I'm confused. Yeah, I'll just make it color 3. Okay, well, why is it giving me that issue now instead of earlier? I don't know. Whatever. We're good. Media color 3, and now we should be working. And now we're vibing. Oh my gosh, thank you. At least it works. At least it works again. Your phone auto is 40. What? 144 is so bad. It's autoing more than higher picture quality. That's so bad. Why is that? That's actually crazy. Oh well. Dude, I don't know. YouTube's kind of weird for that. YouTube's kind of weird for that. The problem with this right now is that for some reason my selected part is not... It's not selected right now. We've lost the selection process. Okay, so... Let's just get rid of everything here. And then let's get rid of everything here. And then let's copy this. And let's paste it. Now let's test. Okay, good, good, good. Look at that. That's perfect. That's what we want. That's what we want. And now we could do on mouse move. On mouse use. If target. Because on mouse move is somewhere up here. Why is mouse use so low compared to everything else? That's kind of weird. So we got mouse leave, mouse move, mouse use, and we need purchase. That's why we have it so low. We'll put that up here. So I can have all the mouse stuff at the bottom. It'd be nice and easy for me to look at. Grouping them all together, make it a little easier for myself. Let me just delete this useless code. Game completely breaks. Unironically, that could have happened. I'm not gonna lie, Nay. I was unironically waiting for it to just completely break, but it didn't. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just act like this is intentional. I was honestly just acting like it was intentional at that point, because I genuinely don't know. I felt like it should have caused an error, but I guess I know what I'm doing. I guess. If selected object is equal to nil, then selected object is equal to the target that we're currently hovering and clicking. And we'll move this up one. Why not? Bye, Mad Cat. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun. Thank you for coming. I don't know where the stream's at, so I'm gonna just type out bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, selected object is nil, then we set it to target. And then we do freak. I think everything's like boosted up one right now. What I like to do to fix it is you copy and you paste and then everything gets realigned, which is nice. I love text editors. Okay, now we do highlight is equal to selected object dot find first child of highlight. And then we'll do highlight dot visible equals true. Okay, my issue here is if highlight is not null. The other problem is that we also shouldn't be selecting things that shouldn't highlight. But we're gonna figure that out later. We're gonna have backups in case it does cause an error. So now I gotta test. So now I get off, it's good. When I hover, it doesn't do anything, but when I click, it... One missing row. Let me just delete this code. All it does is print stuff. All the other code that's needed to printed for it to start. All the other codes that's needed to be printed for it start. Bye bye. All the other code is needed to be printed for it to start. I'm slightly confused. But I'm like, I understand what you're saying, but I'm misunderstanding the way you typed it out. Happens to every developer at least once. Oh, no, for sure. It's really weird. But like you like program stuff for it to work with the stuff printing out, and then once you delete the prints, it just stops working, and it's kind of like, okay, thanks. Or sometimes you think it works one way, but it doesn't. And then the prints made you like think it worked one way, but then it didn't. And then you delete the prints, you're like, wait, it's not working how I thought it was. And then I don't know, but it does happen a lot. It's happened a lot to me. It's really funny. For some reason, if target.parent.name is equal to placed objects, then fire client. Argument is missing or nil. Replicated storage. Edit object event. Fire client. Oh, this is when I'm going into build mode. I forgot. Minecraft deleted useless code to not crouch in water, but it made it so you can sprint while crouching and sprint anywhere you go. Wait, that's so cool. I gotta switch that up. Minecraft crouch sprinting bug. According to search results, this bug has been observed in various Minecraft versions, including 1.18.1 for certain actions. Even they shouldn't be able to. How do you know that? How did you find it out? Deleted useless code to not crouch in water, but it made it so you can sprint while crouching and sprint anywhere you go. Oh, you saw a video on it? To not crouch in water, but make you sprint while crouching. That's pretty funny. It is really funny. With how many people they have working on the game and testing it and stuff, I'm surprised that like bugs like that happened for them. For some reason, this firing event is having an issue. Argument 1 missing or nil. What is argument 1? I guess I have to put something in there, but I don't know what is. Roblox Studio. Fire event client player argument tuple. So I need to pass through to player. Maybe. For a specific client connected to the same remote event. Player. The client of the player to fire the event too. Do I have a local player? Do not. Fires from a local script when either fire client or fire all clients is called to the same remote event instance from the script. See remote events callbacks. So I gotta pass through the player, I'm assuming. The purchase event, the weird thing about the purchase event is because I don't pass through the player. I just call it. Is it just the local one? I'm kind of confused about that one. So the purchase one up here, it just passes through the cost when it fires server. But this one, game dot players dot local player. Maybe I need to do that. Fire client can only be called from the server. Oh. That's probably why. Fire. Fires on a server event on a server from one client connects to the same remote event. Fires from a local script can either fire client or fire all clients. It's called on the same remote event as some script. Wait, so this one's telling me I can fire it locally, and the editor is telling me I can only do it from the server. Or maybe on client event, fires local script when either fire client or fire all clients is called on the same remote event. No. Fire client. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try again. We're gonna try this again and see if it works. No. Okay. I'm just gonna switch it up. Fire client argument 1 null. Actually, wait, I think it was you were or weren't able to sprint underwater before they added swimming feature. Oh. It might have made it so you couldn't sprint. Oh, really? That's pretty interesting. I gotta watch that video. Okay. Okay, well, I obviously Roblox, how to make a local event. This one. Okay. Bindable events functions can work between local scripts as well as server script. Both local scripts will use reference. Here's an example of one local script. Gives another local script with a message. Local replicated storage, game, get service, replicated storage, local bindable event, replicate storage, wait for child bindable event. Bindable event fire? It's just fire. They're saying that's gonna work. That works. That works, really? There's no way. It's not even in this list of stuff I can do. Nay, you might have to send that in the Discord. Or try on YouTube. So try if you can do it on YouTube. If you can't do it on YouTube, I'll send you the Discord link. That should be good. Just have fire. If it doesn't work, it's because YouTube doesn't let you do it. Doesn't let you send it. Okay, fire is not a valid member of remote event. Okay, so it doesn't work. What the frig? I thought it was supposed to work. Is this supposed to be a bindable event? Bindable event. Oh, look at that! It's a different type of event. Edit object event. No, I forgot. It was freak. Bindable event. Edit. You have to send in Discord? Alright, I'll send you the link. Linky. Let me get the link, hold on. Okay, people, copy. What's up, Fake Red? Fake, let's go, you made it! Oh my gosh. Fake Red, I have made very little progress since you left. 2 days ago. What's up, David? You must say fire client and inside the brackets the player instance of player. No, David, the issue is I'm trying to send this to another local script. So yeah, I have to use a bindable event. That was the actual issue. I used bindable event on an E and never understood it. What does it do? So bindable event links to local scripts that are not currently talking to each other. So I could just say, hey, this is happening. You're in. Where do you send it? Just send it in general. I think there's only one. Yeah, just send it in general. It's the only place you can't send it. How to sprint backwards. Oh, that's the video. What's up, David? You're in Discord too? Oh my gosh, we got everybody in. I'm gonna watch that video. I can watch it right now, maybe. I'm gonna watch this right now. I'm gonna react to it live.
Sprinting backwards and I can sprint sideways. I can sprint while
Is this Java?
sprinting. I can sprint while standing still, which is the same as without sprint.
I'm assuming this is Java because that's pretty sick.
Rechange. This party trick is
Hold
stop holding. The bridging it's 8 blocks. So here's a much easier and still very fast method. Think in 1.19. So now with the exception of camels, which are the only mount that can sprint, but no, the bug still doesn't work on camels. So
Oreo, get off my desk.
1.15. In case you forgot, this is the update that added bees, and that's it. It was called the Buzzy Bees update.
Buzzy Bees
From the
update.
technical
That's when that
side,
happened?
Quite a lot has changed. For example,
That's such a
when
late.
building the boat,
That's such a
it puts you
crazy
on top
update
of
for it to
instead of
happen
on
in.
top of it, like in previous versions.
Oh, is
Another
it?
thing that was added is
Yeah, I'll do
toggle
this here.
sprint. But the
I
bug
forget that the
doesn't
chat does
work
that.
if you toggle sprint. In fact, it worked even slightly before 1.15. What exactly changed in 1.14
Hey, Jada.
to pre-release?
Apparently there's an
to
old
make the
update
bug appear?
where
This tiny
they made it
update
so you could
is
sprint
supposed
backwards
to
in
fix
Minecraft.
bugs, not add them. So here are my speculations. From these 7 changes, only one.
That's when they
is
deleted the
related
uses
to this
code.
bug, and it's the
Oh, the
swim
player
while
cannot swim.
only
Wait,
one.
the player cannot swim while sneaking. Oh, that's what they did. So you can't swim while you're sneaking, but it also.
Of them is related to this bug,
Okay.
and it's the swimming while sneaking. There used to be an annoying bug where you wouldn't be able to swim when you're in sneak mode. So you could
Oh my
accidentally trap
gosh, that's so
yourself
funny.
underwater with very slow movement speed, because crouching would make you unable to sprint. And without sprint, you can't
Why is
swim.
boat still there? Why is.
Mojang had to
I don't know.
fix
Poto
this
would be
bug
really mad if I don't take it off.
by
Or if I take it
removing
off,
some
so
of
I'll
the
have to leave it for him.
unnecessary code. I say the word unnecessary sarcastically, because what actually happened is some intern pushing to master with no review. The unnecessary
True.
code was preventing the player from sprinting and crouching simultaneously. And that got removed. And so, after 1.14,
That's so funny.
anybody can sprint and sneak simultaneously.
That's actually crazy.
So the next time
That's
you want
actually
to
wild. That's actually so funny. I love that. That is so funny. Sprouching. Well, the other issue is like you can't stop sprinting with the crouch. So like you have to intentionally like let go of sprinting before, or you have to stop sprinting because you can it auto sprints too for you. That would be so annoying, especially for like PvP arenas and stuff like that. But that is really funny though. That's like super funny. This should work now, I think. No, I can't even get into freaking build mode now. On client is not a valid member of bindable event. Let me see. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. This is for the build mode GUI. Where is it? Where is it? On client event right here. So edit object event dot event. Fire is when any script calls the fire method with a bindable instance. Okay, that should be it. Why did deleted useless code made it so you could sprint and crouch underwater and on land? Okay, so it's object editing got called. It's perfect that works, but this setting gets set with highlighting true. That's like my main issue right now. So if selected object is not equal to nil, then selected object equal to target, highlight, equals selected object, find first child, highlight. If highlight is not nil, visible. Okay, so it should be coming visible, but it's not for some reason. And you should only be able to edit placed objects, maybe? We'll have to figure that one out a little bit better. Well, the thing is, and they didn't delete it for both underwater and land. It's a connected script that they both call, but they just... Whoever did it obviously didn't think about it in any way possible. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna be getting into my goals for today. I'll have to save those for tomorrow because I didn't really make too much progress today. Well, I have made progress. I was just learning different things, but I'm just not even gonna finish GUI stuff because I do want to work on some other things, maybe. Potentially. We'll figure it out later though. Okay, so edit object event fire. And then highlight should be visible. You're laughing when you were deleting random codes after I sent the useless code message before you read it. Oh. That's pretty funny. That's actually super funny. I would have been dying. That's actually, it's like perfect timing. I just wish, I wish it broke because it didn't break. It just worked how I thought it was. Okay. So for some reason, it's not highlighting though. Because, okay, so selected object dot position is equal to vector dot new 20. So once it gets selected, the object should start moving again. That's the weird part about this. But it's also not moving. So like, it should be moving again, but it's not. I guess I gotta do some prints because I have no idea what's going on here. Print. Set in here. Let me just remove this code, not Nixel, after an AF is talking about deleting uses code. Okay, so setting here did work. But it's not doing anything. Selected object is equal to target. Highlight is equal to selected object that find highlight. Highlight's not nil, then set to true. Print. Highlight. I'm not even bothering typing that properly. We're gonna clip it and put it on Discord. You should. That's kind of funny. Okay. So when we place it, it does that too. When I place it, it calls it? It should be calling that when I place it. Yeah, when I place it, it calls it. So it should be below. Should probably go down here. Okay, now it doesn't call it. And now we go in object editing. But it's not going into the other script. I should do it if it is nil. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, that's what the issue was. We've figured it out. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. Now we can move it around. Oh no! Oh no! No. Hold on a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh no. Oh, okay. I found a good bug. Oh, okay. Yep, new bugs. New bug. It's like transparent. Okay, okay. Okay, this is pretty good. Pretty good bug. Pretty good bug. Wait, this is crazy bad. I didn't think about that very well, did I? That's so funny. Oh my gosh. What the frick? Okay, obviously that's an issue. Obviously that's an issue. We should not be grabbing the floor and placing it around. Okay, how do I do this? So I'm gonna have a new function variable. Last target does not exist anymore. Selected object name. Do I even use this? I don't think so. I don't. So we're gonna delete this one. We're gonna rename this to move object. Moving object. Actively moving object. Equals false. And then down here we should set it to true. Moving object equals true. And then in here we're gonna set moving object to false. And then in here, if selected object's not null, then if we are moving object, then we can allow this. Well, I guess it's just if selected object is not null and moving object, then we can go into there. Okay, now should stay still. Perfect, 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 perfect. And then we can press move object and it should let it move object. And then we set a function in here called enable move object. Function bc controller dot move object. What's up, Petron? How you doing? Petron? How you doing? You got the clip? Nayef, send it in Discord. Send it in Discord. It's pretty funny. It's gonna be really good. I want to watch that. I really do. B controller, Petron. We're doing a Roblox game. We're doing great. We're making really good progress. Move object or enable enable controller dot move selected object. Moving object equals true. All right, this is the first step into setting. You sent it? Let me watch it. Let's turn the music off. Wait, so earlier Nayef sent a thing. Oh, the quality is really bad. Hold on. Is this what the clips look like? No, we're good. Okay. So Nayef sent, let me just delete this useless code. The game completely breaks. And then like, I didn't read this message yet. 2 seconds later, I just start deleting stuff. And then let's get rid of everything here. And then let's copy this. Let's wait. Alright, that's pretty good. The only problem is nothing broke. That's the only unfortunate part. I'm making a... Right now I'm working on a build mode, so I'll show you. Right now I'm working on the build mode of an animal rescue game I'm working on. So you're going to build your own animal rescue area. So you go into the build mode, and there's going to be a shop down here of stuff you can buy. This is just a placeholder, but you can grab this. You place the block. It highlights so that way to see... Like there's a blue highlight that shows that you're selecting it. And then there's the red showing you can't place it there. And then once you go somewhere you could do whatever you want with it. It would have been better if it completely broke and said game would not complete. Please restart. I know, dude. It would have been perfect. It just worked how I wanted it to. This is the only problem. But so yeah, so I'm placing objects now, and I can place as many as I want, and it charges me money up here, so I'm actually losing money whenever I place. And I can't buy a floor anymore because they cost 1,000. I don't have 1,000. Now, also, whenever I click on it, it should select it. Oh, wait, also when you click on it a second time, it unselects it. Oh, that's perfect. I didn't even think about that. Perfect. Look at that. All right. So, yeah, whenever you click on it, you're going to be able to do a couple different things here, like rotate it or move object, but I don't have any of this set up right now, so I'm going to do that in like half a second when I'm working on this. So, right now, I'm setting up the movement enabling. So we're gonna do that in here. Whenever editor mode GUI move object gets clicked, if object on edit is equal to nil, return. And then below that, we're just gonna call build mode mouse dot. It's somewhere. What's this bottom one down here? Move selected object. Move selected object. It's on the camera movement, instead of having it focus on a part and changing the part's position, you could just change the camera's position and get rid of the middleman, aka the part. I could do that, but the issue with that, Nayef, is that... Hold on, why did I just close it? The issue with that right now is that whenever the camera... So the way I'm working with the camera right here is that the camera subject is set, and I can't have a non-set camera subject unless I do a custom. Or like set it's like orbital or something. But then it doesn't, like the camera doesn't move properly, like with the right click and stuff like that. So the easiest way to do it was to do some other stuff. Why is my wallpaper 144p? No reason. There's a reason why I did the way I did it for now, and it's just the most efficient for me. Also because I was just learning. My background is a really good picture. It's a nice boat. Okay. But yeah, that's why I did that. Until I get better at programming and work on camera stuff a little bit better, I'm gonna leave it for now. It's mostly for like the right click and moving of like rotating the camera, because I still want to keep that boat. We have the boat right here. We have the same boat right here. Poto really wanted it on there. And he's not even here now, so he can't even enjoy it. But yeah. So now I can go into build mode and I can place a block and now I should be able to move it around. No. Not really. This should be calling it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So build mode here, moving object. We're gonna print moving object. Now build mode and move object. And no, we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna click and so it's not calling it is the issue. It's PC controller, that's good. Move selecting. Move selected. If object to edit is nil, we could just probably get rid of that. And we could do if selected object is not equal to nil. Then we can allow moving of the object. Now it should be good. What if the useless code was the fix for the moving object? What useless code? I don't have any useless code. Look at that, we're good now. So we can move the object now. I could do a click and drag, but I feel like I'll leave the button for now and then I'll refine it later at some point if it feels better. But yeah, now we can move the object. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we can still move the floor. That's still an issue. That is still an issue. Also, another issue is that when you buy something and you're holding something, it just gets placed anyways. So we're gonna have to do, if you're actively holding something, you can't just buy, you can't just select another thing. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even charge you for it. It's just a free block if you do it. That's crazy. That's a game-breaking bug. We're not gonna let that slide. Look at all that. That should not be legal. That should not be legal. So we're gonna fix that. We'll fix that tomorrow. I'm not worried about that right now. The other thing I need to work on is not video editing. It's something else. That's what the useless code fixed. I think so. I think so. Okay, so where was I at? I need the rotation of the blocks. I need to rotate the blocks. But I don't know how to rotate properly. So whenever rotate right and rotate left gets called, we're gonna do this function. Build my mouse controller. We're just gonna set up another function, B controller dot rotate object rotation, and then C frame this can be called rotation, and then selected object will be that, and then was it just that? It needs a parentheses. It also needs pivot too. And we give this as rotation. And then we get selected object again. And now this should be good. And now we do rotation. Do build mode mouse. dot rotate object, and we're going to pass through this rotation. But this also probably needs to be negative 90. So now we might have rotations. We might have the rotation working. Oh my gosh, we got it work. That one doesn't work. That's because I didn't copy it. Okay, now we can rotate our objects. This is good. I've got the editor technically working now. That's okay. Look at that. It works perfect. It works perfect. Let's go. I could have deleted the whole game. No, I would have just deleted the whole build mode, which is kind of what has taken me the longest to work on, so it would have been catastrophic. It would have been very catastrophic. If selected object is not null, then go. ID. So we're done with this, I think. I'm gonna read what you deleted. Go ahead. There's no issues with that. I think I'm gonna call it here for today, maybe. See, this is a very short stream. This is a very, very short stream. But I also was not streaming for very long today, so I kind of... Or I didn't start streaming earlier in the day, so it feels like... it's just getting later in the day, and I know I want to do other things. One day I should do like just a super long stream and just like go 8 hours of just straight streaming, but probably not for the game, not the Roblox stuff. The problem is I like working on videos and stuff like that. If I didn't like working on videos, I would not mind going live for like 20 hours or working on the Roblox game for like 20 hours. The problem is I do have other stuff I want to do. So, thank you for everyone that joined. Thank you for Peteron, if you're still here. I really appreciate it. And also trying to help me out with the things and with the camera stuff. I'll look into that after. But I also need a way to keep the movement of the camera, like the rotation of it. But I'll have to look more into it. And thank you, Naya, for providing me a lot of entertainment while I was here. I will see you guys later. I'll see you later, Poto, if you're here, and you too, Tasty Toaster. Thanks for being here. I appreciate every single one of you, except for like in 2 seconds when the stream's over, and it's all over. This whole world doesn't mean anything because I'm not streaming. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have fun. Bye bye.